Hello everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be a reading for my Leo collective for the month of July. I'm focusing on energies in and around my Leo collective for the month of July. So I meditated on the energies, and Leo, what came through is it feels like you just need to let it all out and scream. I feel this underlying like, I don't even know, it's almost like an angst energy. And so I think you're gonna need to find an outlet for this energy, Leo, especially with all of this craziness. I feel like you've been dealing with all of this craziness that other people keep bringing into your life, into your reality recently. And I think you're like this trooper. You've been a trooper through a lot of challenges recently. And I think you can't keep cleaning up everybody else's messes all the time, was a message that came through. So I think leave the personal messes behind. I think July is going to bring forward a sense of resolution and a deep awareness of maybe your life's purpose, your life's mission. And I think it's this energy of Leo will no longer be taken advantage of, and you need to choose more worthy people to be around you, Leo. So set out your dreams, set out your goals, and be brave enough to look at your partner or your current situation without any rose-colored glasses on this month. That's what came through for Leo. So it's already feeling heavy. Let's see what needs to come through with the cards for you, Leo. I am going to start off with the Tea Leaf Oracle deck. I've pre-shuffled everything. So yeah, I think get ready for a chain of events that's going to have a major impact in your life. Whatever this chain of events is that's playing out, I think it's to get you to break the chains with something that's plagued you for quite some time. Because it's kind of time to move the wheel forward. And I feel there's been a lot of indecision, this indecisiveness. Maybe you feel like your life is rambling aimlessly and you have no direction. I think you're going to want to be careful who you talk to. You got somebody that you cannot trust. You've got somebody that is gossiping about you. So if you're confiding in somebody, something you don't want people to know about, I think be careful who you share information with, because somebody is a gossip in and around you, and they will gossip about any secrets. And this might be a hamper to some happiness that you're trying to create. And this could be drama in and around you, but there's going to be a chain of events. And this is definitely about some family wishes. So no matter what's going on, Leo, I do think you're on the right path. I think with the arrow energy, it's this energy of all of this pressure building, pulling you back, pulling you back, pulling you back to kind of catapult you forward really quickly. So definitely family is important to you, I feel. And there will be a wish that's not going to be granted, but any broken wishes is to get you to embrace some big changes in your life. So the moon, I think it's time to take the rose-colored glasses off, Leo. It's time to break free from an illusion of some sort. Definitely a period of spiritual development, spiritual growth, enlightenment. I think get ready to be enlightened. There's going to be something coming into your awareness that's going to bring you a deeper understanding. So interesting. You're definitely going to be playing a different role. So you could be going through a major life transition. You could be going through a career change, a family change, playing a different role. So there's something really shifting in your life. So and with the egg, it's like this birthing energy. So I think planning for the future. I think whatever's going on, it's going to be a lot of hard work. But I do think luck is on your side, maybe coming into some money of some sort. There's going to be some changes. Whatever is withheld from you is going to be a form of protection, because you are being encouraged to move forward towards happiness. And so there might be some gossip. There might be some gossip. What's under the torch? We got news. News is on the way. So if you've been waiting for clarity, waiting for news, I think spiritual push. Like, I always think of birds like spiritual messengers. I think get ready for Something to change with lightning speed. Definitely an explosion of emotions in some form or another. But let's dig in with some illumination oracle messages, Leo, and see what else needs to come through for you. Illumination. So children are in focus. So maybe this is the birth of a child. It could be the birth of a child with the nest and the egg, and maybe you're stepping into motherhood. Maybe that's a different role for you, but I do feel there's clarity coming, illumination, and maybe this is around your purpose. I just saw the love energy, so maybe this is around love too. Somebody's drawn to you. Interesting. Yeah, there's some big changes coming. Some big changes coming. So let's see what else needs to come through for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind, guys, energies can be swapped around too. I could be speaking directly to you or cross-watcher, somebody that you're connected with. These are in energies in and around my Leo. So I do feel a painful situation. I feel this lack of healing on your heart. And I think, you know, maybe you're dealing with somebody who's not showing you very much compassion right now. And this is painful. So, yeah, this is very hurtful. I feel a Leo collective here that's very much hurt in some Three of Swords energy. And not receiving compassion. But whatever's taken place, it's to get you unstuck. It's to get you unstuck because I think you're stuck somewhere. I think you're stuck somewhere, and this chain of events is to kind of get you unstuck. Maybe to get you to do some heart healing. And I think, pay attention. Get ready to receive a message. This could be a message from your higher self, spiritual team, an emotional message. I think somebody's had some bottled up feelings for quite some time, and I think the lid's about to blow off on these emotions. And somebody's definitely been, you know, reliving the past in a period of depression, dark night of the soul, really needing to regain control of a situation. Somebody I feel has been spiraling in some negativity, some negative obsessive thought patterns. Somebody here is hurting too. And there's going to be some illumination coming when it comes to what it is you need to disconnect from, because you need to relax. I think things are stressed and you need to relax. I feel a Leo here that's going through a lot of growth and expansion. And there's going to be an obstacle ahead. But this obstacle is put in place to redirect you when it comes to embracing some big changes in your life. There's going to be some big changes. Maybe by that full moon in Capricorn. I think you can't keep playing it safe. I think you're dealing with somebody that doesn't have the purest intentions when it comes to a family situation. So I think there's going to be some truth coming out. The blue is like throat chakra energy. Somebody's going to be activating their throat chakra. Maybe it's time to stop playing it safe. Is this really your happily ever after? I'm not sure, but I feel somebody's really thinking about what it is they want for the future. They've been thinking about it. I think there's no fireworks left in this situation. The spark might be gone, and I feel maybe it's time to purify your space and to figure out who's got these hidden motivations. I think there's going to be an unveiling of some truth coming up in the month of July for my Leos. So let's see what else needs to come through for you, Leo. There's going to be something communicated, I feel. And once that is spoken or that scroll is opened, there's going to be no going back. So we get the taking steps. Yeah, somebody is being very deceitful. Taking steps to let go. Letting go of somebody that, you know, is really not loyal. We got 3 dogs on leashes here, you know. So I don't know, are you dealing with somebody you got to keep on a short leash? Maybe there's not trust there because there was deception. There's that energy of gossiping behind your back, and you needing to set that intention to maybe take some steps towards building a solid foundation. 4s are about foundations, and 3s, I think, are asking you to let something go. There's going to be an event or a shakeup and a wish will not be granted. And I do feel this will activate your heart chakra as well. And maybe this will hurt, and you will have to go through a period of healing. There's something you need to let go of, maybe several people. My nose is really itchy. Maybe you're dealing with a fool. Maybe you made a foolish decision. I'm not sure, but I feel this energy shift. Making peace with the past, closing the door on the past, maybe letting go of some friends, some colleagues. I think you're being divinely guided to release a social circle and to call in some new supportive connections. Maybe this new role that you're playing is going to require you to, you know, meet new people, release some old people. If you're to step into, you know, this joyous fun and this happy success. So it is feeling like the wheel is moving you forward. Divinely guided change with the sevens. Seven is a number from heaven. So it's like you've got your spirit team pushing you towards a new direction and telling you, hey, this is what you need to release to walk through this new doorway. So there's news on the way. And maybe this message is going to get you to rethink your redirection because you can't keep reliving the past, and you're going to have to regain control of a situation. And there's going to be a moment of illumination. So let's see what needs to come through with the tarot. Oh my God. 10 of Cups reversed, 3 of Pentacles reversed. An illusion of a happily ever after here. I don't feel a lot of emotional contentment. I actually feel a very heavy weight on my chest and like this pit in my stomach right now. And this energy of needing to reach a place of acceptance. And maybe you have children with this person, but I think you're dealing with somebody that you can't trust. I don't know that you really want to raise a child with this person. I don't think there's any more working together. I don't think there's any more working together. It doesn't feel like a high quality connection. It feels like an illusion. So I think maybe it's time to reevaluate. Is it worth, you know, putting in the time and the effort to keep working on something that isn't bringing you very much emotional fulfillment? I think, yeah, you're going to want to pay attention to the details. Something here needs to be let go of. Let's see what else needs to come through for you, Leo. Page of Pentacles. So it's clean slate energy. A brand new beginning. Time to get to work. Definitely some hard work ahead. A promotion. Happy news on the way. Maybe learning something new. 3 of Wands reversed. Ooh, 5 of Cups. 4 of Swords. Page of Cups. Knight of Wands reversed. King of Cups reversed. 4 of Wands. 9 of Wands reversed. So, yeah, hidden motivations, that moon. Hidden motivations. I think you really need to listen to your intuition, Leo. I don't think you've been listening to that gut intuition. And it's time to start paying attention to the signs that the divine has been bringing forward when it comes to this situation. I think you're worried. I think you're afraid. And I think you're going to get a wake-up call, a revelation that will make something clear. Because, yeah, you've been losing sleep. You've been all up in your head trying to figure out what is going on in this situation. Maybe struggling with some sleepless nights. There's a need to kind of refocus and to maybe look at this situation without the rose-colored glasses on. I think you've been playing into a conflict with somebody, opposing opinions. I think 2 people not on the same page, and maybe it's time to walk away from drama and to ask yourself, is this situation really worth my time? I think you need to stand up for yourself here and figure out, is it worth it? Is it worth investing any more time or effort into this situation? Because I think it's been a challenge. It's been a struggle. It's been a battle. And I think you need to choose your battles wisely. Is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Maybe it's time to use this sword to sever some cords. If you want a beautiful, emotional, new experience, something here needs to get cut out. Something here needs to get cut out. What is not serving you, Leo? That's a big question, because there's a lot of drama here, and I don't think it's really serving this situation. So I think breaking free from an illusion, that's for sure. I'm going to get some clarification, and then we're going to talk about these energies. I kind of feel you're gaining a new perspective, and definitely a pattern here in a relationship based on an old mindset, an old belief. I think you're going to be blocking somebody. You're putting something to a dead stop, is what I'm feeling. Something's coming to a dead stop in order for a new beginning, a clean slate. I think maybe it's going back to school, embracing some new esoteric study. I think a period of growth. And I think there's been like this energy of lack of planning for the future. And I feel like it's feeling like this rug getting pulled out from under you. And I do think it's going to hurt. I think something definitely isn't going to turn out the way that you wanted it to, the way that you anticipated it to. And it's okay to forgive yourself, to understand that everything kind of happens for a reason. And I feel it's like a redirection, a divinely guided redirection. So I think you need to be patient as you figure out what's next on your course moving forward. And I do think there's going to be a period of grieving. There's guilt here, regret, when it comes to maybe what's going to feel like a missed opportunity. But I feel this is where you kind of shift how you're looking at this situation, going through a temporary pause. Maybe it's a temporary pause. But I think you need to really reflect on what's going on and to meditate and turn inward. Is this really your true soul's desire? Is this really your true soul's desire? Or is it a block to manifesting abundance in your life? I do feel the closing of what could have been a false start. I think it was a false start, a false beginning. And I feel you're awakening to see this in a whole new light. And I feel going through a period of healing. You're going to need time to heal, because I do think this is going to hurt. And I think you've been exhausted trying to figure things out. And you need to take a break. You need a time for a vacation or rest. I think you're going to have to make a really big decision coming up here. And I do think you want a new emotional experience. I think you're dealing with somebody very unreliable, not ready to commit, very uncommitted, very indecisive. This could be an unexpected departure. I feel like the passion is gone. The passion is gone in this relationship. And I think it's time to take immediate action, because I think you're coming into your heightened psychic abilities. And I think maybe this message is coming from a spirit guide or from your intuition, that you're dealing with somebody that is not emotionally available. This is not somebody trustworthy or honorable. This is not somebody that, is willing to open up. You cannot completely trust this person because they're not willing to open up and trust you. So I feel a very unsafe situation, perhaps unrequited love. And I also feel, this person has his hidden intentions. I think, maybe it's solid, maybe it's stable, but I don't think there's anything to celebrate here. I don't think this will bring you peace and contentment. I think stability is important to you, Leo, and I think maybe it's time to protect what it is you've already worked so hard to achieve. Definitely a need for balance and harmony. I feel you are brilliant, talented. I think maybe you're going to be blocking this person, cutting off communication. I think you got a lot of things going on, a lot of stress caused by all kinds of challenges. And there's going to be an unexpected event that's going to get you to rapidly change your mind. I think you definitely are taking back control of a situation. And I think, you've been meeting challenges and delays. I think it was a false start. I think you've been afraid to maybe go in a new direction. But I think you taking back control and believing in yourself, I think rebalancing the situation and planting those seeds somewhere new. I feel planning for the future, making a better investment, I feel. And you might have to be patient with yourself. You might have to go through a period of resting and healing, because I think you're feeling a little bit foolish right now. I think you trusted the wrong person. I think you've been playing into fears. I think you've been afraid to take a leap of faith and to trust in your intuition to break free from this illusion. I think you're dealing with somebody not emotionally available, quite likely could be depressed. I feel this person's life is rambling aimlessly, which is spiraling you down with them. And I don't think they're really communicating with you. It's because they're not really emotionally available, or maybe this person has a lot of options, but they're not clear on what it is that they need to move forward. So how can you get clear? I think there's a need to rebalance your life. I think there's a need for moderation. I think there's a need to get in check, to get in balance. And I think you've been very patient. You've been trying to reach a successful compromise with this person, and I just don't think they're capable of providing you with that. I think somebody that is just not really in it. Very ungrounded. I think lacks financial security, is really not willing to put in the time and the effort to build a solid foundation. And I do feel like a cutting of ties, a severing of ties, because I don't think this is deep, true love. I think there's a lack of intimacy, and I think maybe it's time to recover a sense of overall well-being. So let's take a look at this moon. King of Wands, the World, and the Star. I think a revelation like, hey, this is not my wish fulfillment. This is not what I asked for. This is not my wish come true. It's an illusion. And I feel a reality check. And I think you're going to have faith in the universe that everything's going to be all right. Because you're learning a valuable lesson, Leo. You are closing out a major karmic cycle. Learning a lesson about committed foundations, committed partnerships. And I don't think this person can fully commit to you. I think you're going to be going through a period of healing, breaking free from a trauma bond of some sort. I think you should be proud of yourself, Leo, because I think you're coming into a lot of spiritual enlightenment, going through a period of healing, and you are going to have your wishes granted. You just don't see it coming yet. You're going to have a true pair coming. You're going to have somebody that's going to be just as passionate as you, motivated, inspiring, somebody that will take the lead of a situation and be willing and open to express their passions towards you. So I think get ready to communicate your vision to the universe. You have to close something out that's really not your wish fulfillment, because there's been an injustice. There's been an imbalance. Things are not going to work out. They're not going to work out in your favor because this person is not coming from a place of integrity. And I think it's time to stop juggling. And I think you've been afraid. You've lacked that strength to take those next steps, to make that final judgment call. So I think it's time to take back your power, Leo. Things are going to be very crystal clear coming up right shortly, and there's going to be a realignment here. And it's kind of time to take those next steps, to find somebody, to partner with somebody that actually shares the same dreams and goals as you. I think you are encouraged to continue moving forward, and I think it's been hard. I do. I think maybe you've been, stuck in your ego too. Fear keeps us in our ego too. And so maybe it's time to find your personal power and to assert yourself and to stand up for what it is that you believe in. Because I think you're stronger than you realize, Leo. And I feel it's kind of time to look at the big picture, to review this and to head in a new direction. It's time to head in a new direction. I think clarity is coming when it comes to your purpose. I think you're going to know in your heart of hearts what to do. I think you already know what to do, and maybe this will give you that final push to maybe walk away from a situation that is going to come to a dead stop anyway. So there's a need to move on from this, I feel. I think, you know, you want more than what you've been experiencing. You want more out of life. And so I think you're about ready to embark on a beautiful new journey, a spiritual quest. And there's going to be some big life changes coming up here for my Leos, because something needs to stop. Something needs to come to a dead stop in order to break you free from an old mindset. And I think maybe you've lacked confidence. Maybe you're in a situation where you feel helpless and you feel trapped, but it's an illusion. You're not trapped, Leo. So I think don't be afraid to take action. I think you're taking responsibility for a situation. You're breaking yourself free. You're walking away. And I think there's going to be an unexpected departure because you're getting decisive. Definitely an event or a shakeup that's going to move you forward with great speed, like that arrow energy, like I talked about. I think all this pressure pulling you back, and boom, something really exciting is going to get you moving forward. So let's get you a couple last messages from Spirit, Leo. Yeah, I think feeling like an Empress energy a little bit, but an Empress knows when to fill her own cup. So you have been pouring into everyone and everything else. What about you? I think it's time to pour into you, and major perspective shift. So I think looking at it from all points of view, but you're going to have a total change of heart is kind of what I'm feeling, a major perspective shift. So release your fears. There's nothing to fear here is another message. So, all right, what else do you got for Leo, Spirit? This is necessary. There is, without a doubt, a necessary transition happening to get you to your highest purpose. So allow this to happen. It's feeling like a tower. And this is where you break away from toxic people, a very toxic situation, and purify your space. Because, yes, it's time to step into your highest mission, and I think everything is going to be all right. And maybe you don't know the overall outcome, but you got a soulmate coming in, and you need to find who you are again. I think you've lost who you really are in this connection. It's time to nurture yourself. It's time to embrace that breathing room. No matter the obstacles and challenges you're facing, you're going to get through this, because I think you're healing. You're healing these past cycles. You're stepping into the present moment, because you've got a beautiful future here to embrace, Leo. So another reminder, if a relationship doesn't last, maybe the universe is trying to tell you it wasn't supposed to in the first place. So maybe it was a lesson. Maybe you're the teacher or they're the teacher. I'm not sure. This relationship has been brought on your path to serve, to teach you something important. And you need to be brave. You can do this. So that's what I got for you, Leo. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin soul reading with me, I do encourage you to check out that description box below, and I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.